What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Carl, just coming back in the crib from Walmart and do a little shopping with the missus. And I'm up in here, figured I'd come in here and do a live stream since she had some other stuff to do before we sit down and watch this too. Figured I'd do a live stream. Now I'm making me a cup of vegan hot chocolate. Get that up in the system. I still got my backpack on. Hey, look, y'all know how I rock the backpack, Joe. Everywhere I go. So what it do, world? What it do? What y'all out there got going on today? I know that sounds crazy. What y'all out there got going on today? See, I'm screwing the top on this hot chocolate. It's a little chilly outside. Man, ain't nothing like a little hot chocolate. Get your day started. No sugar, vegan, no milk, just chocolate. Hey, look, what's going on with y'all? See your boy rocking the VA hat backwards, cause you know these screens don't allow stuff to shoot forward. I appreciate y'all with the likes, man. Y'all log in, hit the like button first. Let's get the party started, yo. What's going on with y'all? Talk to me. Tell me what's been happening. How y'all started y'all day off? Man, hot chocolate hit the spot. I don't know if it's cold where y'all at. I just told y'all it was 66 degrees yesterday, and it's 39 degrees today. I don't know. We like in the Bermuda Triangle. We in the middle of everything. Everything. We get caught with the good and the bad. So what's going on with my people out there? What y'all got going on today on a Sunday? It's a Sunday at 3:23 p.m. What y'all got going on? I know y'all out there. When I was walking around Walmart, man, and dudes be like, yo, what up, dog? I said, yo, they hold a hand out to shake my hand. I said, yo, Coach Carl, man. They said, yo, I know who you are. I guess they been on the live stream, dog. I guess they been on the live stream. Hey, look, just tell me something. What y'all been doing today? Y'all get up in the morning and go for a walk. I know it's cold outside, but did you go for a walk? I walked 5.28 miles, power walk with a 20-pound vest on this morning. Went out there and got it in. Came home, took a shower, went to Wally World, Walmart. Did a little shopping with the missus. Went to Dollar Tree, picked up a couple of personal items like some soap. Get all that stuff cheap at Dollar Tree. Stop playing. I ain't paying that big money for that stuff. So what's good, man? What's good in y'all world? What's happening? What's happening in the world? Full of y'all. Hey, look. Hey, look, man. Let's get this workout in. It's 2026. Don't miss no days, bro. Don't miss no days. Who we got here? Let me see. Raise this up a hair. Okay. South YMN. Nah, man, you got the wrong guy, dog. Appreciate it, though. Firing up the trombone. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. You in the band? Man, I was in the band, man, from the 7th grade to the 12th grade. Played the drums, dog. AUDJAMA. Jamal. AU Jamal 7438. What's good with you, dog? What's happening, man? Hey, look, just tell me something. You've been working since the 2026 clicked on? We like 13 days into 2026, I think. No, wait, 11 days. Day the 11th. So that's 11 days you should have been working out. Don't miss no days, bro. Even if you just got to go outside and go for a walk, don't miss no days, man. This your life. What y'all got going on today, man? Anybody watching football? Football on today, I think. I kept the score up last night, man. Green Bay and them Bears. That was a good game, y'all. It was a comeback. Green Bay was winning by 21-3 at halftime. Our team came back and beat them by 3 at the end of the game. No, I think it beat them by 4 or 5, something like that. But it was a good game. It was a great game, bro. It was solid. Now let me see. It's NFL games on today. Uh-oh. The Jaguars is beating the Bills 17-13. So you doing ab workout on your days off? Hey, look. On your day off. Hey, look, make it happen, dog. That's how we get them abs to pop out. Hey, look, the one thing I don't play with is the ab work. I do ab work 7 days a week. Sometimes I do it twice a day. Because the abs, Bruce Lee always said that if your core is straight, the rest of you is straight. So keep that in mind. If your core is straight, the rest of you is straight. Yeah, the Bears beat the Packers 31-27. And the Rams just beat the Panthers 34-31. Okay, some good. We're gonna have some good things going on this year. It's gonna be a crazy playoff, bruh. Say, coach, I got my brick. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Take your time on that brick. Don't rush it. It's a process now. Keep in mind, it's a process. It's not nothing to happen overnight, bruh. Yo, I'm about to go for a run in 30 minutes. Hey, man, make it happen. My man Ninja Q7934, make it happen, dog. Hey, look, go out there and get it, work. Ain't nobody gonna get it to you. You gotta go get it. They say use copying ab workouts from Floyd and Manny. You need to get online and find my ab workout. I got a lot of ab works out on this channel right here. Anything core related, anything that says ab training, core training, anything like that, bruh, I do it all. I do stuff that Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather wouldn't even make an attempt to do. I hang upside down. I hang upside down and can pull from the floor up. I do a ab roller outside in the driveway where you put your feet up against the curve and you roll all the way out till your nose touch the ground. You gotta have serious core to do that. Yeah, I'm about that ab, man. You see how I get the ab? Hey, look, it ain't gonna happen no other way. Some people just do a little bit of abs. I do a whole lot of abs because I don't know no other way to do it. See, I can't cheat. I don't believe in cheating. I got a video called Amazing Core Workout. I got another one called Are You Willing to Work for Your Abs? I got another one called The Truth About Building Abs. Man, hey, look, I'm telling y'all, man, I don't be playing. I don't be playing, y'all. Hey, look, you know what the deal is. I got them abs for one reason. Because when your core is straight, everything else is straight. Do you have fulfillment? What is fulfillment? No bap. That ab roller is hard. Oh, yeah, I rock that ab roller. I do that ab roller, man. I do it with a 25-pound weight vest on. I could do it, man. Ab roller, man. I done mastered that jump. I done mastered it. Just trying to find something, man. But you know, when you're looking for something, you can't never find it. But when you ain't looking for it, they look you right in the face. But look, what y'all got going on a Sunday, dog? Sunday fun day? Sunday hard day? But you go to my channel and put in anything that says core training, ab workout, anything of that nature. Anything that says, anything involving the abs. Crunch routine, anything involving the abs. Trust me, you're going to see everything I do. Here you go. Man, people like to talk about the ab roller. I got one for you. Roll all the way out and put your nose on the ground. Then your ab roller. You feel me? Holla at your boy. See? I don't just talk about it, bruh. Roll all the way out. Somebody say they like the hat. It's VA, baby. Coach, I got a question. When I make a fist, hold up, daggone, somebody try to knock me out. Coach, I got a question. When I make a fist, my last 3 knuckles are in alignment, but my first 2 knuckles are off to the side. It's straight. It's not straight block like yours. Everybody hand different, bro. Hey, look, that's all I can tell you. Everybody hand different. I can make my fist flat like this, but that ain't how it's supposed to be how you punch though. When you punch, your fist is supposed to be like this. Your two knuckles are supposed to be the biggest thing you see. When you look down the aisle like this, you're supposed to see your two big knuckles lined up with your main bone. These two right here are off to the side. That's why they call them floaters. If you hit somebody like this, you're gonna break your hand. That's why you hit somebody like this, to keep from hurting your hand. So you might be in line with what you got to do, bro. But everybody's hands is different. You know, all of us ain't made the same. This a VA hat, baby. Hey, look, I saw Keyshawn Davis online this morning. That's my young homie from back in the day, man. Y'all, Keyshawn Davis is online training. Hey, look, he getting ready for Jermaine Ortiz. Y'all better watch that fight. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be tough. It's the bring back. Keyshawn on the bring back. Say it's a minimum day for you. Sunday is a minimum day for everybody. Should be anyway. I still get up in the morning and do a core routine. And then I go out and I go for my walk or my run. Most times Sundays I leave it for walking, what I call ruck walking. Put the 20-pound vest on, put the 40-pound vest on, and go at least 5 miles. And then come on back home. You be worn out because all of your body is working when you got that vest on. So yeah, I make it like that. Hey, look, the boy, you say that's impressive. You talking about my ab roller? Ab roller tough, man, but hey, look, when you keep doing something, you master it. That's the bottom line. When you keep doing it, you master it. Say, what's good, coach? I recently had a body spar with my friend. I went southpaw. He tagged me right in the liver. Hey, look, when you southpaw, bruh, that means your right hand out front. When your right hand is out front, that means the liver is easy to hit. That's why southpaws, that's the disadvantage. You can hit the liver a lot faster because it's on the right side. Yep. Salute. Loving the videos, by the way. Hey, look, strangingness. I think that's how you say it, strangingness. Hey, look, man, appreciate it. Hey, look, thanks, bruh. 100. MMO, Q4R. Okay, thanks. Appreciate y'all being up here. Make sure y'all keep hitting the like button. And if y'all not a member of the channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 58 is the new 28. And people ask me all the time what I do up here. I'm a boxing coach, a martial art instructor, fitness influencer, vegan lifestyle, vegan athlete. 58 is the new 28. Fitness over 50 is what I preach the most because so many older guys think that when they get older, they can't train no more. But I can train anybody, bro. I just told my wife this morning, I love to be the one physically training somebody getting ready for a fight. As long as you get your mind screwed on right, I can train you. But if you're looking for a shortcut, call another trainer. Because I'm going to train with you. So everything I ask you to do, I'm going to do it with you. If you can, please make a video on how to work out with an injured back. And please explain how you overcame an injured back like you talked about yesterday. See, my back was only injured from stuff that I did to it myself. I just did some deadlift one day, turned the wrong way, and all of a sudden I woke up the next day and my lower back was sore. What you do when your back is sore, you can do squats because you're not supposed to bend your back when you do squats. Don't do them with weights. Do them what they call air squats. Put your hands behind your head like this and squat all the way down till your butt touch your hips. Your butt should touch the back of your heels, right? That's a full squat. Now, you can do push-ups because you ain't supposed to use your back anyway. Your back's supposed to be flat like this. You can do 6 inches. Put your hands under your bottom, palms on the floor, and lift your feet up 6 inches off the ground, and lay your head back and hold your feet up 6 inches off the ground. I do that for like 5 minutes. Then you can also do pull-ups. Those are the kind of things you can do when your back is hurt. But always make sure that when your back is hurt that you keep moving your back. Otherwise, it's going to heal and it's still going to be stiff. It's going to be stiff for a long time. You got to train your back to get better. Your back ain't just going to get better because you wanted to. It's going to get better because you made it. Fast. F-A-S-T-S. Talk about fast or facts? I don't know which one you're talking about. Let's see. I do fasting too. and I try to keep the facts 100. Hitting the liver in boxing makes the opponent fall in the boxing ring. Man, hitting the liver in anything can make you go out. I don't care if you get hit in the stomach at the wrong place at the wrong time playing football. You ain't going to be playing no more football for a minute. Let me explain something to you about the liver. The liver translates blood, filters blood throughout your whole body. The liver is a sponge. So once you hit it, it closes up like this. And once it closes up, it stops all the blood circulation throughout your entire body, which means you can't, whoop, you gone, just like that. As soon as you get hit, it takes about a couple seconds, and then you adios amigos, and you ain't gonna be able to get back up that fast. A lot of people can't recover before the next round. If you gotta get back up to a standing 8 count, a lot of people can't recover. I say, I'm right-handed. What's the hand I should jab with? Your left hand. Your right hand, if you're right-handed, your right hand is for one reason and one reason only. It's the knockout blow. It's the blow that knocks people out. Bow! It's the one that catches them and knocks them out. It should be reserved for that. If you use that hand up during the fight, then what you gonna have to reserve? What's in the reserve tank? People that are right-handed put their right hand out front and want to use the right hand as a jab. Then what's gonna save you in the middle of the fight? When that hand start getting tired, what's gonna save you? Nothing. That's why you put your best hand and your best foot in the back. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like button. And make sure if y'all on the channel that y'all a member. Please subscribe. It's free. All you got to do is hit the button. And with that being said, where do you train? I train in my house. I got a gym inside my house, dog. I used to train in boxing gyms and karate dojos, but now I train at home. How much to join my gym? I don't own a gym, bro. To join my channel is free. I used to own a gym, but I had a gym for 5 years. Then I trained for another guy for 6 years. And back when I was younger, I trained in karate studios and other boxing gyms that weren't mine, but I taught people in those gyms. I was an official instructor for other gyms. But man, I don't own no gym now, man. Owning a gym is another world. And I don't want to be locked down in one place no more. I like being online because I can reach people all over the world. If I was in a gym right now training people, I wouldn't be online. Can't talk, can't do both. I love being online because I love to reach people and teach people from where I'm at. Man, you think you can keep up with David Goggins? Hey, yeah, man, I keep up with David Goggins anytime. Only thing I don't do that David Goggins do is them extra long, super long runs. I don't like runs because they get boring. I can run 14, 15 miles, and I'm like, I ain't tired. I just get tired of running. I just don't want to be out there. But anything else, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, I do stuff that David Goggins can't do. And that's real talk. But I'm 8 years older than David Goggins. I've been doing it a lot longer. When David Goggins was overweight trying to get back in shape, I was still teaching karate and boxing. But you got to respect that guy because that guy's a beast. His biggest accolades is how far he run. Them 100 miles and 50 miles, I ain't willing to do all that, bro, because I don't want to be out there that long. When you hurt your back, you did sumo squats. Isolate the legs more in the back compared to other squats. Let me see. From Colombia. What's up, Colombia? What's good with you? Who wins between Larry Holmes and George Foreman? It all depends on if Larry Holmes can keep that jab out and if George Foreman can hit him with that claw. You know what I'm saying? With that bear paw. It all depends. Bustin' Dustin. What's happening, homeboy? Hey, look, man. I'm over here drinking this hot chocolate. It's about 30-some degrees outside, and your boy got cold. Hey, look, but I drink this hot chocolate, man. Vegan, no milk, no sugar. Hey, look, just chocolate, baby. I just came from Walmart with the wife. She do her shopping at Walmart. I just go just to push the basket, bro. I don't do nothing. I buy my food. My food is simple. I got my food today. Let me show y'all what I got. This is what I got. I had a banana, but I ate it already. Apple, orange, and banana. Spread it out. Spread that apple, orange, and banana out between that plant-based protein and that water. Hey, look, man, it don't get no better than that. How are you such a good coach? Hey, I paid attention to my students. That's what makes you a good coach. You ain't a good coach if you don't pay attention to your students. You got to watch people, man. You got to watch what they can do and try to accentuate it. Thank you, Coach, for the advice. I hurt my back from working out, too. Yeah, I did mine, but it was a long time ago. But anything I hurt. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, my legs be sore because I do so many squats. And I mean, sometimes I do 200 squats a day, but sometimes I up it to 400 just to want to kill myself. And then the next day I wake up and my legs are sore. So I do everything else but the legs. Man, you got to keep training. And whatever it takes to keep training. Stacy, God bless you too, bruh. Or person. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but God bless you. Can you show us some karate moves? Yeah, on my channel. Not today, bro. On my channel. Go to Kick Practice. Kick Practice. What's up from Brazil? What's good, Brazil? Shadow Pursuit 1412. Hey, man, what's good with you? Ninja Q 7934 say, dang, coach, you crazy like that, bruh. I bet Crawford can keep up with your calisthenics. Now, can't nobody keep up with my calisthenics. I like Crawford too. Crawford, all my respect. All my respect go to these guys. But you don't understand something. They ain't willing to die. They train. They ain't willing to die. I'm willing to die. That's the difference between me and them. I don't think nobody can keep up with my calisthenics. Real talk. And maybe some other calisthenic guys out here that could do it. But I'm a calisthenic king. I call myself the king of calisthenics. I do a lot of everything. The bottom line is I don't, when I'm in a competition with somebody, when I'm trying to school somebody, or I should say outdo somebody, I don't quit. Period. Every day, man, 7 days a week, I do 200 push-ups, I do 200 push-ups, 200 squats, I do 40 pull-ups, 40 chin-ups, 40 dips, a 10-minute plank with a 25-pound weight on my back. That's to get it started. But I do that kind of stuff every single day, and I've been doing it for so long now, it's like second nature. I said I'm going to do a video where I'm going to do like, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes. See how many push-ups I can do in 3 minutes. My max for push-ups right now, just my max, personal max, is 147. 147 straight. I'm talking about arms locked, chin to the floor. Man, you know, hey, look, I call myself the calisthenic man, bro. Plain and simple. I test that. But those guys, they work out, but they work out hard. They work out hard according to their field. And I ain't mad at them. All of them, they work out hard according to their field. Are push-ups every day overkill, or should we rest the body? No, it's not overkill. You can do push-ups every day. Ask the military. Was my dad a fighter? Yeah, my dad was a boxer, and he was a judo. He was an MP in the military. Yeah, man. Push-ups. I do push-ups every day, bruh. Haha. Hey, look. Denise G7395. I appreciate the compliment. Appreciate it. How many burpees can you do? Hey, look, man. I don't even like burpees. Hey, man, I did 100 burpees one day just to prove that I could do them, and I won't even tire. The other exercises I do get me prepared for certain exercises. That's why burpees don't mean nothing to me. I don't even like burpees. All that touch your belly stuff, that's a bunch of wasted time to me, bro. I like to do something that's real hard. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something that's real hard, something that's going to make me cry, and burpees ain't it. I did 100 burpees with a 20-pound vest on, and I videotaped it. It's on one of my channels. But I did it with a homeboy that basically challenged me to do it, and he couldn't even do it. He did like maybe 55 or something like that. I went to 100 just to be disrespectful. Because I said burpees are easy. Burpees don't work for everybody. Every exercise don't work for everybody. I got guys that can do crunches all day long. That's just the way it go. I got guys that can do push-ups all day long. Me and my son, my oldest son, 33, we used to do our push-ups like this. He do a set of push-ups, I do a set of push-ups. We end up doing 6 sets of 50. It only takes like 1 minute to do 50 push-ups. So I do 50, he do 50. I do 50, he do 50. And we just kept going. We just kept hitting the chalkboard. And then say, hey, look, we did 6 sets. I guess that's enough. And we won't even tire. He was like, I'll do some more. You want to do some more? I said, man, let's go to another exercise. Because he do the same thing I do. Now, that's probably a person that's going to be hard for me to beat when it comes to doing something, because I train him and my youngest son the same way. Calisthenic king, bro. Calisthenic king. Hey, look, somebody say they'll send me 100 for 100 push-ups. If you know anything about me, bro, you'd have just been better off just asking me to do 100 push-ups, because money don't make me move, bro. I don't care about money. Money is the one thing I stay away from. I don't do nothing for money. That's like being a prostitute. I ain't going to be a prostitute for training, or a prostitute no other kind of way either. I don't do nothing for money. What's my muscle up max? Man, I don't know. I ain't never tried to do a max, but I do 10. I do 10, then I do some other stuff. I try and put my feet around the bar and hang upside down. Then I do crunches. Then I do the other jumps when I can't think of the name of them, but when you're over the bar and you push down on the bar like this, I do those at the end. I just like any kind of calisthenics, any of them. XNY COG Prepper. What's good, dog? FL33XL. What's good, dog? Nate 9151. What's good? Plank with a 25-pound weight for 10 minutes. Man, I don't blame you for calling yourself a calisthenic king. I think you, oh, hey, look, I don't care if I'm first or second. I just want to be at the top of the list. Hey, look, I ain't never had to be number one. I don't never had to be number one. That's why I don't get in a lot of competitions. People ask me all the time why I don't walk a mile with the group, or why I don't run a half a marathon, because I don't care too much for competition. I don't have to beat somebody else to realize what kind of shape I'm in. I just realized what I could do. But what I would like to do, y'all always ask me what I want to do. I want to train somebody that's getting ready for a fight. I want to be the one that trains him, and not in the box. He can have his own boxing coach. I want to train with him. I want to train with him like a Keyshawn Davis or Shakur or somebody. Somebody, they'll be looking at me like, you crazy. Hey, I get your muscles right. You be able to fight all day dealing with me. You jump rope? Yep, jump rope too. I don't focus on jump rope because I don't really like it. I don't like nothing that's boring. I do other stuff, but I do jump rope. I do 3-minute sets, 3 minutes with a 1-minute break. I do 3 rounds and that's it. Same thing I should tell my guys. Jumping jacks, 360 rotation with your back arched out facing the camera. I don't know what all that is, man, but we do 500 jumping jacks. That used to be my class routine. My little kids did 500 jumping jacks. And I'm talking about little kids. Am I in Norfolk? No, I'm in Hampton. You asked that question because I know Keyshawn Davis. I've been knowing Keyshawn, Keon, and Kelvin since they was little guys. I was a coach that came to their gym when they had another coach. They used to be at Barrard Park in Norfolk, and I come to the gym and bring people to spar against guys that was at their gym. I used to always come in there and bring like 10 people, but we never had nobody that was young like Keyshawn and Keon. They was like 6 to 8 years old. And Kelvin, his oldest brother, sparred my son a couple of times, but he was younger. He was good, and he was younger, but he had long reach because he had a good long jab. So it gave my son somebody to work with that could actually throw a jab, but he had to learn how to move around the jab because my son's the same height as me, 5'6". What's the science behind the calisthenic stick with you as opposed to weights? I do both. I do weights too. If you watch my channel, I do weights too. I do everything from 3-pound weights, and I just got 60s for Christmas. I got a video on my channel right now called Surviving the 60s. Go watch it. Surviving the 60s. It's on this channel right here. Surviving the 60s. And I'm not talking about 1960s. I'm talking about them 60-pound dumbbells. I was doing shoulder shrugs, single arm obliques. I did deadlift and I also did bench press. 1-arm bench press and 2-hand bench press. And I just got the 60s for Christmas. And I still did the same routine I did with the 50s. 20 of everything. When is your next training video? Man, I put out videos. I drop 2 videos a day. I don't know which ones is which. But I drop 2 videos a day. I don't know if I'm going to drop a training video, a talking video, or a running video. I mean, I just mix it up based on what I think people want to see or need to see at the time. Whatever they want to see or need to see at the time. Hold up, I'm on the wrong channel. I got 2 fitness channels, man, and I get confused sometimes. I be pulling up the wrong channel. Yesterday, I dropped straight bar dips. And I also dropped the best block is no block. Yeah, just go to my channel. One video says, can you count these punches? I drop a lot of videos. But I'll be dropping the video in a few minutes. As soon as I get offline. Because I would have came in the house from Walmart and dropped it right now. But I figured I'd do the live stream first. Say, make no joke. Man, oh man, no joke. I love how Keyshawn fights. I really relate to his style. Keyshawn is a beast. Keyshawn, I've been watching him since he was a young buck, man. And I mean, I'm talking about 7, 8 years old. He was working back then, dog, for real, for real. You say you told me about a talented kid that has a YouTube channel from Virginia, but you never said what part of Virginia he in. The part of Virginia matters. Because I'm where it's at. A lot of these little counties and small cities in Virginia, they're like countrified. I never even been there. Some of them I ain't been to. 2 lives in 2 days. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, I do a live every day, dog, but I'm glad you could catch me. I do a live every day on this channel from 3:45 in the afternoon until at least 4:45, maybe even 5 o'clock. I do an hour live stream on this channel every day, Monday through Friday. Saturday, I did a live stream yesterday just because I felt like it. In the day, my wife was going to do something. We got a spare room upstairs, and she redesigning the room. So while she up there doing that, I said, you go ahead and do that. I'm going to go downstairs and do a live stream. That's why I'm online right now. Otherwise, me and her be sitting down watching TV. Who's my favorite? Who's your favorite current boxer right now? And of all times, it's kind of hard to say, man, because I like all different kinds of boxers for all different kinds of reasons. And then I like heavyweights all the way down to bantamweights. So you really can't pick a all time. But if I had to pick one for right now at this time, just because I like the work ethics of these guys, obviously I like Keyshawn Davis. Obviously I like Shakur Stevenson. I'm still a fan of Lomachenko for life, just because of what he brought to the game. I also like the Monster. And there's a lot of other fighters I like too, but those are little fighters. People, it's like this. When you're a bigger guy, you watch bigger guy fighting. When you're a little guy like me, I always fought in the 135 to 140. I'm 144 now. So I always watch the little guys because I like to see speed. I like to see speed and pop. I like to see changing angles and catching you off guard. I like to see a person that can throw 6-piece combinations and not even run out of breath. I don't know who he is, bro. Look, you can't find him. You got to tell me who it is. I can't find him on my own. You got to tell me who he is, the young buck from Virginia. Hey, look, tell me who he is, where he live at, what his name, what his screen name is or something. Say in 7 minutes you about to go. In 7 minutes you get out there and make it work. We'll be thinking about you while you out there running down the block. I don't even know what is Chitty Feet, dog. Hey, look, y'all be coming up with some new names. Y'all be coming up with some names. I don't know what none of this stuff means. My biggest resemblance is Andre Ward and Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol is okay, man, but he ain't that great. Andre Ward was a beast during his time, but he realized that he had some real fights. He had some real trilogies. He had some real fights. And once he had those real fights, he said, look, I can't keep doing this. I got $30 million in the bank. And he jumped right on out and became a commentator. Somebody said Devin Haney, Amani Jones, Keyshawn Davis. I don't know who Amani Jones is, but Devin Haney is phenomenal. I like Devin Haney. I like him for the work. I like him for the hustle. And I give him a lot of respect for his movement. People don't understand that Devin Haney started off training at the Mayweather gym. When he went pro, he was training at the Mayweather gym. And that's how it go. He was being trained by Floyd Sr., and he was getting worked. And he learned the game. And now he can take that game. When you learn the game, you learn the game. No matter who you do it for after that, where'd you learn it at? Man, I really want to see Abdullah Mason. Man, you don't want to see that fight. That fight, hey, look, I love you, Ninja Q 7934, but keep your heroes separate from the real heroes. Keyshawn would knock him out in the first 5 rounds. And I mean straight knock him out. He don't have enough experience. You never heard about Abdullah Mason until he started winning right now. He was on Keyshawn's undercard. He ain't going to beat no Keyshawn Davis. He good, but he ain't that good. He got a fight coming up that's going to test him. That other boy going to test him. That fight that's coming up right now. I think they already signed for it, I think. I can't think of the guy's name, but that boy, he going to be fighting. It's going to be worth his time. Let me see if they got it up here. ABDULL. Okay, Abdullah Mason. Let's see if the fight is actually scheduled. I'll tell you in a second. Because I know they've been talking about fighting. But talking is cheap. Nope, they ain't got it up here. So if it ain't up here, if it ain't on his box rec, he 20-0 with 17 knockouts, but you won't know nobody he knocked out. That's why I said, man, I don't give people credit just because they boxers. If you're a boxer and you want my credit, I gotta see you fight somebody for real. I'm trying to see if they're gonna show. They ain't saying it. They've been talking about it. Man, it's hard to find people, man. Let me see something. Let's see. Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. That's who they was talking about. Abdullah Mason. Yeah, you see it. You got it right here. Floyd Schofield versus Kid Austin. That's a fight. You see what Kid Austin about? He about that knockout rate. That boy trained hard and hit hard. Abdullah Mason gonna have to do a lot of boxing to get away from him. A lot of boxing. I'm not saying he can't do it, but if he do it, that's when we gonna find out what he made out of. That's when we gonna find out whether he barbecue or mildew. Don't put these fighters in front of where they supposed to be at. Keep them where they at. Easy there. What up, dog? What it do, man? Glad to have you back on the chat line. And make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. And let's keep this conversation going. Man, did y'all see, let me see. Oh, man, it's been talking about it all morning. I like to make sure, look, there's so many names out here, man. I just like to make sure I get the names right. Because ain't nothing worse than getting the names wrong. Hold up, I got to pull this guy's name up. There it go. Y'all know who's Subriel Matias, or however you say his name. Subriel Matias. He was supposed to be this big upcoming fighter. They was talking about he would beat Keyshawn. He would beat Shakur. He would beat Teofimo. They was talking about that boy big time, right? And that boy fought a guy named Dalton Smith last night. I think they overlooked Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith was something like, I think he was like 19-0 with like 13 knockouts, something like that. And he fought old boy and beat old boy to death last night. Dalton Smith is 19-0 with 14 knockouts. And he dropped Subriel Matias last night in the 5th round. But he a champion though. He a superstar. But he hit hard. What difference does it make how hard you hit if you can't hit nobody? Yeah. You know the deal. I love Kid Austin for sure. That sparring video night, Mason got the better. It don't make sparring don't matter. You don't know what they was working on. Hey, look, I had sparring videos of my son where he was only allowed to use one hand. And so what people would do is they would take that video and they would show it because it looked like the other guy is beating him and he can't throw that other hand out. It make him look real good, but the reality is a fight in a sparring session ain't the same thing. Because when you're doing a sparring session, you're not going all out. You sparring to kind of get a feel for somebody, trying to see what everybody got going on. But you saw what happened in Kid Austin's last fight when he fought old boy from Philly. He dropped him. That's how it go. That's what I think gonna happen against Mason. You'll know if they take that fight, but they probably ain't gonna take the fight. They're gonna put Mason against somebody else. Somebody they know he can beat. What's my thoughts on Ryan Garcia? Man, my thoughts on Ryan Garcia is that dude could be a beast. And I ain't saying he ain't a beast, but he could be one. 2 mistakes that well, 3 mistakes he made. Number 1 is stop fighting so straight up. You know, he fight like this. And he lean back a lot. That ain't good for boxing. Because somebody going to be able to reach you. And when they do, they're going to drop you. And second thing is, hey, look, man, stop talking and train. Stop talking and train. Don't do all the interviews, just train and beat people. And the third thing is, I would have gave him a lot of respect if he'd have beat Devin Haney without drugs in the system. He had, if you don't got this much drugs in your system. We don't know, see, because when they test you, sometimes the drugs and started wearing off. I don't know that he was on drugs or won't. He took a lie to take the test to say he didn't know he was on drugs, and he passed the test. That don't mean that somebody else didn't give it to him to give him the advantage. Hey, look, sometimes you have an advantage and don't even know you got an advantage. But the reality is this. Had he fought him straight up clean and beat him like that, Ryan Garcia would be my man. But hey, look, Ryan Garcia, I still think he got fast hands. I still think he got good pop, the whole 9 yards. I trained him to stop leaning back and actually stay down and move your head a lot more. He'd be a beast. He do it when he playing. He just don't do it when he in the fight. All right, bro. I'll be back in 50 minutes. Hey, man, take care of yourself, bro. And when you come back, hey, look, get some rest. Get some rest because you about to put in some work. Y'all, him and his dad talk a lot. And Mason, he did take SARMs. Yeah. And, man, he did take SARMs. Shake my head. It's crazy. His steroids was in lotion. Hey, look, you better be careful, man. These cats out here is doing their work, man. They ain't trying to lose. Like Terrence Crawford said, he think the old thing started with Mayweather. Mayweather started making that O seem so important that if you lose that O, you ain't boxing no more. Come on, dog. You can lose a fight. You can lose a fight and still be the champ. A whole lot of champs lost fights and still won the belt. So we gotta stay fast on that, bro. Stay fast on it. Make sure y'all get the like button up on a Sunday afternoon. And if you're not a part of my channel, please hit the subscribe button. You'd be surprised how many people think they're a part of my channel just because the algorithm keep putting me out there. But the bottom line is, man, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon so you can be notified and don't got to rely on nobody else to put you in front of this camera so me and you can have this conversation. All right? Them DSLs on point. What is DSLs? I don't know what none of that stuff mean, man. Y'all forgot, man. I'm 58 years old, man. I ain't up on all the new slang, bro. Thank you. Hey, look, Kareem. Hey, look, handle your business, player. Hey, look, I'm glad you up here. I'm glad y'all up here. Glad y'all dialoguing with me on a Sunday afternoon. Y'all could be doing anything. I mean, for real, for real. Playing video games, watching TV, watching a movie, laying up with your girl or your homeboys or whatever. But y'all on here talking to your boy like, hey, look, man, make me feel special. I ain't lying. What did I think of Shannon Briggs? Shannon Briggs was a monster in his prime. Now he's just a talker. But in his prime, oh, he was righty. He was righty. I wish he would have fought a little bit more and talked a little less and just go ahead and fight. People don't know how to just fight. Everybody think they got to have this great talk game. You don't got to have a great, you ain't selling yourself. You own a contract. You got a promotional company. You ain't got to do all that. You can just let the promotional company do what they do best and promote. I think Shannon Briggs would have done a lot of work. But he did a lot of work, but he could have done more work. He had that Phelps shell. He was talented. Hey, look, I like to watch him too. I like to watch him talk. But I don't know why people just like, they don't know when to be quiet. Like Ryan Garcia, he's still online talking about a whole lot of stuff he shouldn't be talking about. Just fight, dog. Just have your promoter find you a fight and let your fist do the talking. Let your fist talk. Yeah, man, had to wash out that hot chocolate cup real quick. Yeah. Who was your favorite 5 boxers of all times? I mean, that's kind of hard to say for a guy that watched as much boxing as I watched. I had 5 favorites that was my favorites, but they won't top dogs. They was just my favorites for whatever reason. And it's kind of hard to say because every time you get that conversation, you always going to have people that's going to have a discrepancy about why you didn't put that guy in there, why you didn't put it. It just depends on what day you ask me. I mean, and what generation we talking about here? I've been watching boxing since I was 7 years old. That's 51 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I got a few favorites, my personal favorites. I like Shakur Stevenson. I like Keyshawn Davis. I like Lomachenko. You know, I like Mayweather. I like Pacquiao, but I like the old Pacquiao. When Pacquiao was like 118. Pacquiao was fast and hit hard with both hands. I like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was the man because Muhammad Ali could talk you out your game. He could talk you out your game and he could move around. I like Roy Jones. I like the prime Roy Jones. Before they talk, Roy Jones only went up in weight because the commentators kept saying, you got to go up in weight so you can fight more challenging people. Man, they sell you that. That's the commentator's job, is to sell you a wolf ticket. It's not your job to buy it, but it's his job to try to sell it. Roy went up in weight, and that's when he started losing. Now, Roy was still a monster, man. I think Roy right now could come down about 30, 40 pounds and still compete with the best of them. But you got to want to do that. You got to want to do that, bro. And I don't know if he want to do that now, but that's how it go. But look, y'all caught me, got my backpack still on, man. I was at Walmart, man. Y'all see the lightweight backpack joint I wear, man. Putting the money in the back. Put my driver's license in the back of my credit card. Roy was beautiful to watch, man. Hand speed, hand-eye coordination, trickery in the game. Yeah, I mean, like, throw that double left and that triple left hook like it was nobody's business, bruh. Roy was a beast. Keith Barnes, what's good with you, dog? Y'all got to know, man. Y'all got to know the game. Hey, man, one of the most talented boxers ever to see. Real talk. No matter what color, no matter what weight class. Man, watch Lomachenko when he went through that whole barrage of people. People say they forget how good Lomachenko was. Lomachenko was changing the game of boxing while everybody was still watching it. He was changing the game right in front of you. Lomachenko had hand speed, hand-eye coordination, combinations. He was sidestepping people, hitting them with the baby shots, you know, the tip taps, and then coming up and clocking them, having people be afraid to get off the bench, dog. Afraid to get off the bench. They wanted to sit on the bench, bro. They retired on the bench, and they weren't even hurt. They was just embarrassed. Lomachenko had hand speed. He was throwing 200-300 punches around. I mean, like, man, hey, look. Lomachenko only had one problem, and that's, to me, was a real problem. And it's a long story, and I ain't got time to tell it. But Lomachenko's problem was he was from Russia. He was from the Ukraine. Being from the Ukraine and coming over here and beating everybody to death, eventually they're going to find a way to take something from you. You're not from here, bro. You should have fought some of them fights over there. And then you would have been fair fights. You would have got fair fights. And we'll keep it at that. Because a lot of shady stuff. T.O., pretty talented right now. Just talk a lot. Hey, man, T.O. got great skills, man. But T.O. want to be something other than a boxer, man. T.O. want to be a politician. T.O. want to be a boxing politician. He going to tell you everything that's wrong with the fight game and how you didn't contribute to it. Man, just focus on fighting, bro. Ball up your fists and focus on fighting, man. And T.O. the kind of guy you could slap, and he'll start a campaign tomorrow, and be out there talking with a black eye, and still be like, yeah, man, but this was the only reason he slapped me because he understood that the politics and the science of the game, you know, and it's just how he do things, man. He's just so complicated, man. Get uncomplicated, bruh. Come on, T.O. I used to like T.O. T.O. was the first person I seen fight Lomachenko, and really, I thought, could have won the fight. I mean, that was more like a 50-50 fight. It was two guys that had same talent. But the only thing about it is Lomachenko had a shoulder injury. People don't know that the next day he was getting his shoulder repaired. They think it's all a gimmick in a game, man. But sometimes, look, Lomachenko, during the time that he was supposed to fight Kambosos the first time, they was already in training. The contracts had already been signed. And COVID-19 came up. When COVID-19 hit, all the boxing stopped down for a whole year. The second year, the only people that was allowed to go to boxing matches was your manager and your trainer. And that was it. There was nobody else. There was no family, friends, ain't no seconds, none of that. They had to go. Two people could go in the room with you, and the room was empty because COVID was killing people. So by the time he fought Teofimo and Lomachenko, by the time they fought, it was 2 years later. And Lomachenko keep getting older. That's why people want him now. They want him because he's getting older. They didn't figure out his style. They didn't spend 2 years training like they saw him training. And then all of a sudden, dude had a bad arm, but do you know how Lomachenko took the fight anyway? Because there wasn't no money being made. You got to keep that money. Lomachenko got hotels and motels and Holiday Inns. That dude got racing cars and all kinds of stuff, man. And he had investments that was going that he knew what kind of money he would make so that he could keep putting into. He had to take the fight. So he told the guy, the trainer told him, don't take the fight. Klimas told him, don't take the fight. He said, I got to keep making this money. He took the fight. He said, I could beat him with one hand. He didn't hardly throw his backhand, his power shot. No, it was his front hand. He didn't hardly throw. He couldn't throw hooks. So he just threw jabs, and he thought he could outdo him, but Teofimo was just that good that you needed all your pieces to beat him. So he won. And when he won, okay, it's another notch in T.O.'s belt, which looked good for T.O., but it's another person that say, oh, Lomachenko ain't really that good. Man, he was really, really that good. The Axeman wouldn't get off the bench. Sosa wouldn't get off the bench. Other people he just destroyed and beat them to death. I mean, it was what it was. And he wasn't a huge dude. He was good at boxing. Great info, bruh. You can be a boxing commentator. Hey, look, man. I don't know. Hey, look. You remember why ESPN got rid of Telly Atlas? Because Teddy Atlas told it like it was. ESPN said, you fired. Teddy Atlas got his own show now, him and his son, and they're doing great. But they fired Teddy Atlas because he was telling the truth. Boxing is more fixed than it is right, bruh. It's more fixed than it is right. You know, when you put two guys in the ring that's equally talented, but one guy is supposed to win the fight, if that guy keeps the fight close, he's the champion. If he keeps the fight close, they're going to call it a draw. Hey, look, man, I want to go ahead and get that guy out of here. Say the people love the truth. Yeah, we really do. It's just that the people with that scratch, they don't like the truth. They want the fight. They'll go their way no matter what happens. Hey, look, they still got money in the game. Yeah, all entertainment is rigged, man. How you think Jay-Z allowed to be a billionaire with all the crap he done did? Jay-Z was a drug dealer standing on the corner writing songs about dealing drugs, and then he's a CEO of a company and a billionaire and married Beyonce, who's another billionaire. How you think that happened, bro? Get it real, man. How you think that happened? Hey, look, I think a lot of matches are fixed for show. Not some. There's been fixed matches since the 1940s. Hey, look, that's how it go. It's always been. Mafia been in the game. Man, it's been in the game. Hey, look, man, when people got money on the line, it is what it is. Ghost WTM. I'm still who I am, bro. I can't be nobody else. I tried. I tried to be somebody else. They wouldn't let me. Boxing is a sport that examines eye-hand coordination with the mental ability to create an opening for your power to perceive through an opponent's defenses with precision strikes to vulnerable areas. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. Until two guys that climb in the ring, you got more invested in one guy than the other guy, then it ain't gonna be a fight. Then it's gonna be a fixed fight. And all those skills just look good on TV. It's like acting. Yeah. And look, good thing I ain't got to be in a paper bag right now. But you know what? I don't just punch. I got swords and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And if you catch me, you can catch me with all that at the same time. So, Ghost, I appreciate you being up here, but you know this is a sucker-free channel. You know it. I beat you. That's who I beat. Y'all know we got people, man, just want to come up here and talk. They just want to be a part of the conversation. Can't say nothing good, but want to be a part of the conversation. Facts and truth over your feelings and emotions. Yeah, I love boxing. I love boxing. To the best of my ability, I love everything about boxing. But you got to understand what you're dealing with. I love karate, but I watch people that's supposed to win don't win. I mean, I watch people get, hey, look, I've been in a position where I was fighting a guy that was the good old boy, right, in karate. I kick him, they say no point. I punch him, they say no point. I trip him, hit him over top of him, no point. Then I kicked him another time because they said my point wasn't hard enough, so I kicked him in the head and I dropped him. They said disqualified. Hey, look, I could win for losing. They weren't going to let me win. And my coach told him, he said, y'all ain't want him to win. Y'all ain't want him to win. That's why you found a way to get him out of there. Hey, look, this is a sucker-free channel, man. You know we get rid of suckers. People don't... Hey, look, if people had some validity when they came up here and had a real common argument that made sense, they stay up here. But people be getting up here saying, I like the way your booty look. You know, your nose too big to box. They say stuff like that. They don't really want nothing, man. They just want to get up here and talk for nothing. And guess what? We get rid of them. Amazing comment to my comment, bro. It's a sport ripe with corruption. Hey, that's what it is. And it's a great sport. It don't have to be corrupt. Why do you think boxers keep trying to get out of boxing? You know why boxers get out of boxing like Terrence Crawford? Because the bottom line is Terrence Crawford 42-0 with 38 knockouts. They're going to find a way to take that. They was letting Terrence Crawford get to a certain plateau, and then they're going to find another guy that's going to be equal his talent. Not better, just equal. And then they're going to get a fight to him. They're going to say he outpointed him by 1 point. That's how I do. So then Terrence Crawford won't be the champ no more. Somebody else will be the champ. Hey, look, you know how they do, bro. Hey, look, easy there. You know exactly what it is, man. Hey, look, he want a good old headache. Exactly. TC is the best boxer of our generation. Hey, look, for right now, Terrence Crawford been going through people. You know what trips me out about Terrence Crawford? is I don't like to go back and pick on old folk, man, but let's get it clear. Errol Spence had a whole lot to say about Terrence Crawford, about him not fighting nobody, about him not being on the same level. Man, Terrence Crawford beat the pants off of that dude, man. And once he did, you couldn't help but give him respect. Errol Spence can't do nothing but give Terrence Crawford respect. He gave him respect and walked away from it. Errol Spence, man, he might not even come back. He might not even fight nobody worth nothing now. He might not have it in him no more. It's the evil and demonic contracts they sign all the time. Say Terrence boxes so calculated. I like the way he move. I like the way he think. Did my son go pro? Yeah, I had one son that went pro. Never got a fight though, because remember he went pro doing right before COVID. We had a couple of fights that backed out for whatever reason. I never know why people back out. They signed a contract to fight my son. We give them $200 of the $600 they're supposed to make. My son was only making $1,200. We get him $600, $200 up front, and then they don't show up to the fight. So what happens then? You got to sue the guy for your $200 back. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It happened 3 times. And after the 3rd time, that was December the 8th, 2019. We had another fight scheduled for the summer that was more of a guaranteed fight, but then COVID hit, and that was it. So once COVID hit and kept everybody out of the game for like almost 2 years, my son decided to go in the military. He in the Army now. Which one of those dudes got in a bad accident? Errol Spence. Errol Spence got in a few accidents, and a couple of times he was drinking. Well, Earl wasn't right after that car accident. Yeah, before the car accident, he wasn't right. He started losing it mentally because you can't be drinking all the time, bro. You can't be drinking after practice. James Toney is one of my GOATs. Hey, James Toney was a beast. The only thing I didn't like about James Toney is all the trash that he talked about Roy Jones, and Roy Jones beat him. You can't talk that much trash and then lose the fight. They're only going to remember what you was talking about. Somebody say they wish me blessings in 2026, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to need all the blessings, bro. Hey, look, I'm going to need all of them. I'm going to need all the prayers y'all got. Because we trying to do some things in 2026, man. I'm trying to step my game up, man, a little bit more than what it's already stepped up to. I think I need another ladder, bro. I'm going to have to step up to another level. What do you think about Bernard Hopkins? Man, you just asked the greatest question known to boxing. Bernard Hopkins was in prison, came out of prison, an older guy, and won belts, won world titles at 40 plus years old. I think like 46 years old. Hey, Bernard Hopkins was the man. Good hand-eye coordination, good ability to see what he needed to see, and train hard so that he can get the job done. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all up here on the channel, make sure y'all hit the like button. And if by chance you are not a member of my channel, please subscribe. Do your boy that favor. Please subscribe to the channel. It don't cost nothing. Just hit the button. STALOE, what's good, dog? The absurd chaos. Answer is yes. SQD. Life, X50, Barkley. Hey, look, Hopkins was a savage. Hey, believe it. He came to fight. He came to fight every time. What do you think about yourself as a boxer? I don't think about nothing now. I'm a coach now. What I think about myself as a coach, I can get anybody right to fight. I can teach anybody from any style. Left hand, right hand, long, short, stubby fighter, body shot guy, jab, move around. I could teach it all. I learned it all. I could teach it all. Fight Night Champion is about B-Hop. Hey, look, that's what it is. We don't talk about me on the channel, bro. I ain't bragging about nothing I did. Karate or boxing. I spent 20 years in both of them. I don't talk about me, man. I talk about helping somebody else get to the level they want to be to. But I appreciate, though. Can't make this about me, man, because I ain't out here bragging. How would you fight Gervonta? Someone smaller than you that keeps it tight. Stay long? Yep, that's what you do. You don't engage. You know, even though a lot of the fighters that Gervonta fought weren't on the same level as him, they all thought that because they appeared to be winning the fight, that they could keep winning the fight, and they would allow it to become a dog fight. You can't beat Gervonta in a dog fight. That's the reason why I think Shakur would beat Gervonta, not because he's stronger, mainly because I think he would outbox him, and I don't think he would ever stop to trade punches with him. Let me see. Amen and praying for. Hey, look, I have fear of pain when throwing punches. You have fear of pain. It means you thinking you're going to get hit back, then learn your defense. That's all it is. Boxing is about defense first and punching second, because you can always punch somebody. But what you going to do when the other guy's punching you? How do you overcome it? Practice. That's what you do. There's no other way to get better at boxing but practice. Like when you first try to learn how to ride a bike, you ain't going to be able to sit home and mentally learn how to ride that bike. You're going to have to get out on that bike. You're going to fall a couple times. You're going to scrape your knee up. You're going to hurt your arm. But guess what? You're going to get better at riding. One day you're going to be able to ride. And not only are you going to be able to ride, you're also going to be able to do a wheelie. That's how I go. Footwork and conditioning. Defense and footwork. Hey, look, I tell people, if you don't know how to move, you can't strike. You can't get out of the way of a strike. So when you teach people defense, teach them how to move. That's the whole thing about defense. It's about footwork. I start off teaching any boxer footwork and defensive moves first. Because if you can't get out of the way of a punch, oh boy, you're going to have a bad day. You're going to have a bad life. This ain't trade. This ain't no Rocky movie. Trade punches for punches. Man, you know what the deal is. You can't go punch for punch, or you're going to end up punch drunk. So you got to make boxing a part of your identity. That's how you get good. It's always a part of me now. You can't just practice boxing. Nah. And you can't play boxing. When you climb in that ring, another guy's swinging for your head. You never know what the other guy's going through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't in boxing this to spar, for sparring purposes, just for fun. Some people are in there trying to spar and get a knockout in sparring, so they know what it feels like to knock somebody out in a fight. But that ain't the way you're supposed to spar, but that's how a lot of people be sparring, though. Real talk. So with that being said, man, make sure you're ready to be a boxer if you want to be a boxer. And tell the coach when you get there, say, look, I want to be good, but it's going to take a minute. Can you train me? Work with me. I'm gonna move slow, but work with me. You came in my gym and told me you fear something, I'm going to work on what you fear first. There's always a way to work on it. I've had guys that was afraid to get hit, so I would have them in a stance like this, and I show them how to block, and I show it in slow motion. Show them how to block in slow motion, how to cover in slow motion, right? And then I just speed it up as time goes on. I take a little bit of pop, boop, boop. Then I'll be like, boop, boop. Then and he'd be blocking everything. Before he know it, the fear goes out the window. But it's a process. So you got KO'd in sparring, that's because people ain't sparring. People want to fight. I reside in Virginia, dog. I got videos about defense. Go to my channel. Look at the videos. I got 1,800 plus videos. I'm gonna see if I can find a name of a video. I can't remember. I can't never remember the names of videos, bro. I release 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. I can't remember the names because every video got to be named something. The best block is no block. The best block is no block. Google it. Go to the search bar. Put in the best block is no block by Coach Carl. And then put anything in the search bar. Anytime you want to find something on me, defense, Coach Carl teaching blocks, Coach Carl teaching movement, boxing movement, any of that, you'll find me up there. I got a whole bunch of videos. I drop 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. I'll be dropping a video in about an hour because that's about as long as it's going to take me to get off this line. Then I got to go upstairs and take a shower. Then when I come downstairs and start cooking, while I'm cooking, I'm going to drop a new video. I got videos already on my phone ready to drop. I'm having tremendous shoulder pain in my jab hand boxing. I'm 33, about to quit. Tremendous shoulder pain in my jab hand. Okay, some tremendous shoulder pain right here. All right, get you a weight, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound weight. And what you want to do is you want to hold the weight in your hand like this. You hold it in your hand, hold your arm up like this. And you'll put your other hand under here and just bring your arm down like this. Bring it down. Just like that, and keep doing them. You'll feel the pain when you're doing it. That's because your rotator cuff. You probably done pull something inside your cuff, your deltoid or your altoid, inside your rotator cuff. Then, every time you think about sparring, Before you go sparring, the day before you go sparring, and directly after, put ice on your arm because you have inflammation in your shoulder. That's why your arm hurt. And if you got to take medicine, I don't like taking medicine, but if you got to take some, take Aleve or ibuprofen. That's for that kind of pain. Bloodline from there, I'm in Jersey, Gloucester. I don't know where that's at. Hey, look, some cities elude me, dog. Do you do cooking videos? No, but I show my food. I don't really cook that much, man. I eat vegetables, dog. I'm vegan 100%. I ain't got to cook that much. I cook them vegetables, though. I thought my wife is back downstairs. She upstairs decorating the room. We got a spare bedroom upstairs, and she decorating it, cleaning it up, making it look brand new with some new stuff in there. So I came downstairs to do a live stream. But yeah, you can always find stuff. Just Google I don't know. Well, I just I don't know, man. I put so many videos online, dog. I can't, like I say, my biggest problem is remembering the name of the videos. I name them, I drop them, and I walk away from them. You just go to my channel, you'll find everything up there. So much stuff. Trying to find. I know I just put a video online. Man, I might have to do my dinner today. Cause them collard greens, boy. What y'all know about them collards? I had so many of them, and I ain't got a big pot. Those are the biggest pots I got. Let me see. Gloucester County. Oh, Gloucester County. Oh, man. I got what you're saying there. I know what Gloucester County is. I got some homeboys stay over there. I thought you meant Gloucester, Jersey. I was going to say, where is that at? How many miles do I run regularly run? 5. 5 is my minimum. If it's raining or something like that, but I still want to go out there and run, I do 3 to 5. It just depends on how much rain it is and how much damage I took in the run. Because sometimes I'm running straight through water, and by the time I get like a mile and a half down the street, I'm ready to go back home because it's cold outside and my feet wet. But I still run though. I was outside today, 39 degrees. 5.18, I think it was 5.18 miles. You got to run, bro. That's your road work. That's where all your cardio come from. You see me doing all that bag work. I mean, anything y'all need to know about me, man, you can go to my videos. I got 1,800 videos. You can just start watching all of them. Just click on and just watch all of them. You will learn something in every single one of them. And all of them going to be different. They're going to tell you about different exercises I do and tell you about different calisthenics I do. They're going to show you weight training I do. They're going to show you core stuff that I do. They're going to show you push-ups, pull-ups, and dips that I do. They're going to show you bag work. They're going to show you pad work. They're going to show you bobbing and weaving, blocking drills, all of that. You're going to see it all. Jump, roping, running, walking, running in the snow. You're going to see it all. But look, let me go and get off this line, yo, because I got to go upstairs now. It is 4:30, and I eat at 5 o'clock. So with that being said, man, I thank y'all 1,000% for logging in with me. I thank y'all for all the questions, all the dialogue. I thank y'all for the likes. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. And rest assured, I'll be back up here tomorrow afternoon at 3:45 Eastern Standard Time. 3:45 Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be up here for at least an hour to at least 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. But, man, thank y'all 1,000. Holla. Peace.